Hello and welcome SQL Server friends. Today we talk about differential backups. It is a common knowledge that if you lose full backup, then all differential backups after that are basically useless because you cannot restore them by their own. They depend on this full backup. But we are here in Data Master to challenge common knowledge, and you will see that it is actually not true. So let's do it. Here we will demonstrate the loss of full backup, and then we will try to restore differential backup that is based on that full backup, which is impossible, we all know. But is that common knowledge correct? We will see. So we will create this test database. We will do a full backup. It's like older full backup. Then we do a log backup. Then we do another full backup, which is current full backup, the latest full backup. So differential backup will be based on that full backup. Differential bitmap will be zeroed out on every full backup, and changed extent are marked in differential bitmap. So we do a log backup, and then we do a differential backup, which is impossible to restore if we lose full backup that it is based upon. So we're gonna corrupt this full backup. Current full backup will be destroyed, so it is deleted, and we drop the database. So we lost the database, we lost the full backup. What can we do? So let's try with normal restore. So we restore first this older full backup because that's the only one we have. So we do that. Then we try to restore this differential backup, but that fails because it is based on newer full backup, which we lost. The message is something to pay attention on. It is not saying that we are missing a full backup that it is based on. It actually says we didn't restore to the correct earlier state, maybe to the correct LSN. So let's try to bring database forward with log backups. I will restore both log backups, which should bring LSN to the point after this full backup that we lost. And now, can we restore this differential backup? Yes, we can. So that is the thing. You can restore differential backup if you bring database to the time point or LSN that is that full backup is, full backup that this differential backup is based on. You need to bring database to that LSN of that full backup or a bit later. It doesn't matter. If you do it, if you bring the database a bit later from that LSN, that also works. So we did that with this log backup. That log backup is just after the full backup. So we bring the database to that point, and then differential works. So that's our conclusion, that differential backup can be restored without its base full backup. So if you lose full backup or it is corrupted, you still can use it if you have log backups and even older full backup. So then you use these log backups from even older full backup to bring the database to the LSN of the full backup we lost or a bit later, and then differential restore will work. Practical usefulness is not great, because if you have all these log backups from the older full backup, you can just continue to use them and restore all the way. You don't need to restore differential backup at all. You can use log backups. But differential backup here is not to enable you to restore, it is just to make this restore faster, because differential backup saves you from restoring many log backup. So it's much faster to restore than to restore an array of or a chain of many log backups. But in theory, there are cases where you could use this to actually save yourself from losing data. But that would be a really strange situation. So usefulness is questionable, but it is something that you should know, that it's not true that differential backup absolutely needs its full backup that it is based on. No, it doesn't, as shown in this demo. So we do cleanup. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.